If you learn how to catch with a tennis ball, it's the proper way, because otherwise the ball will bounce out of your hand unless you learn how to catch it. Calcutta is a city, obviously, that's very close to my heart. My mother and half my family is from Calcutta.
Who now goes down in the history of ISPL as the most expensive player from the first ever auction. And that, oh yes, even if you want to play gully cricket, if you want to play tennis ball cricket, you can make a career out of it.
Well, I'm very excited. This is a really exciting day, and it's a wonderful initiative, and it's a great thing for cricket also, because the idea is to take cricket from the streets to the stadium. I think the beginning of all cricket for everyone is with a tennis ball. But this is a slightly more exciting version of tennis ball cricket. There will be, if you put electric tape, and this is something my father talked about, and we used to play in Patodi as kids, and he used to play when he was practicing for serious matches, that if you put tennis ball tape, if you put electric tape on one side of a tennis ball, it starts swinging like, the most talented swing bowler in the world is bowling at you. So it's a great way, and it's a superb way to build technique from the ground up. When we used to field also, we were told, and my father used to say that if you learn how to catch with a tennis ball, it's the proper way, because otherwise the ball will bounce out of your hand unless you learn how to catch properly. So everybody starts with tennis ball cricket. And the idea is, in such a massive country with such a large population, to give an opportunity for discovery by getting down onto the street level and giving people a platform and a talent to play cricket like this. I think it's a great thing. Well, I'm very excited. I mean, and we're there to support you, and we're just starting out. It's an exciting format. It's a T10 format. It's a 10-over format. And also Calcutta is a city, obviously, that's very close to my heart. My mother and half my family is from Calcutta. And the other half is are cricketers. So I think I'm a good brand ambassador for this team. And yeah, I'm very keen to get going. On the 6th of March, we play our first match, and we're going to be there to support and watch, and hopefully this thing is going to take off like I believe it will take off, because it's a really good idea. Okay, so no, I just wanted to say I'm super excited to be here as a co-owner of this team, of the Tigers from Calcutta. And cricket and entertainment have always been kind of connected, but it's becoming more and more so as time goes by. And in the modern age, I mean, who knows what will be the next thing that takes off. So we're very confident that the idea of a 10-over game and the idea of tennis ball cricket and taking cricket from the street to the stadium, which is the concept behind this thing, we're very confident that this will be something that catches on, that people really enjoy watching, and that primarily is very entertaining to see. And also we will discover some exciting new talent and give people a platform, and it'll be a wonderful thing for cricket in general also, to give people a platform to start discovering people on a very basic street level, and hopefully elevate them and bring them into the public kind of spotlight. So, hopefully they can grow from here and take off into bigger directions. Tennis ball cricket is a very exciting sport. If you put tape on the side of a ball, it starts swinging as though you're facing, Wasim Akram. And it takes the game to an entirely different level. If you want to learn how to play cricket, you have to start with a tennis ball, learning how to catch so it doesn't bounce out of your hands. And I think it'll be a great thing for cricket, and it'll be a great thing for entertainment. So I'm very happy to be involved, and I am excited to be an owner of this team, to try and bring it as much publicity and attention and excitement as we can. Thank you.
So we've concluded the first ever auction of the ISPL, and as Team Maji Mumbai, we're very, very proud to be a part of the ISPL. Very, very happy and proud to represent my hometown, Mumbai, and can't wait for the tournament to start. We've been preparing for the auction for over a week now, and very happy to announce that we have got exactly the team that we wanted. And which if anybody who's worked in an auction will know is a rarity. So I think that's a good sign. It's a good start. Look forward to meeting all the boys now and getting into the preseason, the training camp, and then obviously on the 6th for the great opening match, the grand opening, the opening ceremony, and then the tournament. ISPL is a concept which is very close to my father's. Forthcoming, I think it's going to be a very fruitful and a long-lasting partnership, and we're here to do our best, and we're here to hopefully win. And I'm glad that all the stake members in this team are focused towards achieving and winning, and we'll give it our best. Actually, it's all a joke. I'm actually going to be playing. उसको बस उसका photo change कर दिया अभिषेक के लिए उन्होंने. No, I think it's wonderful. I think as a brand building exercise, first and foremost, it's a great responsibility and an honor that we managed to buy Abhishek, who now goes down in the history of ISPL as the most expensive player from the first ever auction. And that's a huge responsibility on his shoulders. We have that kind of faith in him. We've done extensive research on him and a background check on him, and we expect great things from him and all the players. Now the responsibility is his. We've given him that belief. We believe in him. And now we hope that he's able to perform and achieve and live up to the tag of being the most expensive ISPL player in the history of ISPL so far. Well, the first thing I hope and pray, I have a little bit of experience about starting, sporting leagues and all. So we know that the first time you do something, what the players go through. Now our concentration as management is to make them comfortable. Playing gully cricket, playing tennis ball cricket, and playing in the ISPL are two separate things. This is, like you said, a wonderful platform for these athletes to showcase their talent. In that journey of theirs, you need to treat them with a lot of love, affection, and support, because that's what they need now. They're the best at what they do. And as far as Abhishek is concerned, as you said, he's just a wonderful, wonderful player. He can do everything. He's a complete all-rounder. We expect great things from him, but there's no pressure on him. At the end of the day, we are very clear that this is a team sport. You can have the most expensive player. You can have 3 of the top 5 players. But at the end of the day, if the team doesn't support you and the team doesn't play with you, nothing's going to happen. ISPL is a team sport, so I hope that he doesn't take any pressure. He plays his natural game. He expresses himself on the pitch, and he's able to help us win this tournament. Sure, why not? More the merrier. Yeah. I think it's wonderful. I've always believed in promoting sport. I'm a keen sports fan, and I've said this about my other 2 teams, and I have great pride in saying it. I am Maji Mumbai's first and biggest fan. And I hope we're able to make many more fans. And the more we can do for sport, the more we can help our athletes come up the ranks and one day hopefully represent the country. That would give us immense pride. We want to pave their path to success, yes. as we always say. So it's a huge honor for us. For me personally, I take great pride in the fact that now this is my 3rd sporting team after Jaipur Pink Panthers, Chennai NFC, and now Maji Mumbai. And I'd love to be able to be involved in more sports where I can do something and make a difference. For all of us, like I said, we want to pave the path to their glory, path to their success. We want to push them and we want to give them the opportunity. And if wo agar hame ye opportunity mile from other places, from different teams, it would be an absolute pleasure. Valuable to who, sorry? मैंने हमारे मैनेजमेंट को बोल दिया है कि आप जो भी स्टैंड में हो उसका कोई मायना है नहीं. मैच कौन जीतने वाला है उसमें मायना देखिए आप. Nobody remembers who came to support you. They remember who won the match. So let's concentrate on that. We have the family. Dad, of course, it's his team. He's the co-owner and he'll be there, and he's been on the phone with me throughout the day. But at the end of the day, Dad and I are very clear, and all of us in the management are very clear, that the actual stars are the people that are going to be playing on the pitch. If I can help, okay, I think I understand your question. If I can help, or my father and my family can help, bring a certain spotlight or limelight to these wonderful athletes, we're very happy to do that. but I also know I've had over 10 years of experience in sports in India. After your first season, you have to give them the opportunity and the wings to fly themselves. You have to make them the stars. I've been very clear, and we're all very clear. Our biggest stars in our team are our players. And we have to look at building them, building their brands. And that is how the sport will flourish. That is how the teams will flourish. And most importantly, that's how these athletes will flourish. So if I can help bring a certain amount of attention to these players, I'm very happy to do that. But I'm very aware that after the first season or the initial couple of matches, people are not going to come see the stars in the stands. They want to come see the stars on the field. So we have to concentrate on that. As far as commercially is concerned, every sporting enterprise is a very difficult enterprise commercially. But I've been thankful and very lucky that I've managed to turn my sporting enterprises profitable very soon. Our planning financially is to do the same with Majhi Mumbai. You do understand whenever you start up a new business, there is a certain investment that is involved, and it takes time to recuperate that investment and get that return on that investment. We're very confident that very, very soon we'll be able to start getting our returns and start making a profit. Seeing the kind of response that ISPL has got, I mean, if you're looking at certain metrics and yardsticks, to have 18 lakh registrations from players to come and play goes to show you the kind of interest there is in this sport. I would have very honestly never thought that we'd get over 5 to 6 lakhs. To get 18 lakhs, it's an unheard of number. And that, after the first year, I guarantee you, it'll double the next year. So these are all very positive signs. Cricket is a wonderful sport for exposure. Cricket is a wonderful sport if you're a sponsor. Indians love cricket, and every Indian starts playing cricket with a tennis ball. So here we are with the ISPL. I think there's no better opportunity for products, for sponsors, and for teams to not only do something great for the athletes, but obviously to have a sound business out of it as well. Well, we've already started. We have a very robust marketing plan already in place. And it is going to be a short window, obviously. Being season 1, there's going to be a very steep learning curve. We're very well prepared for it. We've made our contingencies. And we hope, obviously, season 1, we want to see how it pans out. At the end of the day, once you have a foundation, that's when you build from it. But we're very well prepared. I think we're pretty happy with our investment so far.
Of course.
And I think we should be okay. Fingers crossed. I don't want to say anything definitively because at the end of the day, anything can happen in sport. But so far, we're pretty safe and on good even ground. I think you should ask them this question. I would love it if we get to hear them. I mean, we've managed to speak to some of our players through a video call, and they're all so excited. See, man, it's about giving these players and athletes a platform and that kind of exposure. I think the money comes secondary. It is already very good money. In certain cases, more money than they would have already made playing the sport. So when players see and understand that this is a league which they can aspire to be in and aspire to change their lives, you're going to get even more interest. My big desire since I've been involved in sports was to change a mindset in India. And we still have this mindset that sports, वो तो उछल कूद है भाई, खेल कूद है, इससे कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. Sports and the ISPL, and after the auction, it goes to prove that sports is a very viable, prosperous career option for each and every individual. And I hope that some of the figures in the auction go to reassure families that, oh yes, even if you want to play gully cricket, if you want to play tennis ball cricket, you can make a career out of it. Thank you.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.